Hey everyone, welcome back to another episode of Friends from Work. I'm Tom, this is Sean, and on today's episode, we are going to be discussing Adam22 and Lane of the Plug, a little bit of a pop culture drama phenomenon that's going on right now. Before we do that, do us a favor, leave a like right now, subscribe down below, follow us on TikTok and Instagram, links are on the screen and down below.
Spoilers? No, y'all know what's coming. No
We
pun
know
intended. It is a movie, so we are all right to talk about it.
Million pay-per-view buys. There's so many points to talk about. I'll try to kind of, because if you guys are fans of podcasts, you know, when it comes to topics of stuff, Sean will have his opinions.
He has no opinions.
I don't. What was Adam thinking? That's what. We'll just start off with that. It's like I don't know how else to start this.
What he said was, "Well, she's seen me sleep with 100 girls, so what's the big deal if she does it with so I don't know, but I don't. It's like this unspoken thing where like you can't even say it because of feminism, but it's like that's just what dudes do.
Yeah.
Like, and it's like it's just different. Like the woman, the woman's getting penetrated, so it's like a different thing when you're sharing them with somebody else.
Yeah, in my head when I first heard about it, obviously if you haven't heard about it, honestly, I don't know what you're doing. You don't know on your phone.
Yeah, Tom doesn't even like Adam22. I don't really like no John.
I just don't watch.
I kind of follow. Occasionally, he'll have somebody on there that
Yeah.
I like, because people who are doing podcast runs or movie runs, they'll stop there.
But yeah, no, with this whole tobacco, it's just a bad look for Adam. I feel bad for him because I told this to Sean off camera, is that I genuinely believe that he thought he'd be okay with it. I thought he's like, oh, I'll be fine with this, and he even said when he was talking with Whack 100, he's like, now it feels kind of weird. But now since he's got even more backlash, he's kind of retreated on the being pretty honest about it. Now he's like, no, she could do it again, and so he's retreated on his, which I respected him. I was like, oh well, I thought I'd be okay with it. Now it's kind of, I don't know why.
I don't think he thought it was gonna be as popular. I'm sure he thought it was gonna be a headline for a week, but he thought he'd probably die down. But it's been a slow cycle. Not a lot's going on.
Yeah.
Sports are pretty dead. So it's this is the only thing that's going on right now. So.
It is wild. Jason Love's TikTok comments are amazing.
Because Adam22 is more of a niche. He's not.
Yeah.
He's the greater value version of Joe Rogan in hip hop. You know what I mean? Something like that. You know what I mean? He interviews really weird people, but he came up interviewing. He met Lena like she was a porn star.
Yeah.
So. I think he just thought it was gonna blow over. Everyone's gonna be oh, you're a cuck or whatever you are, blah blah. You know what I mean? 4 days later, nobody's talking about it.
Yeah.
But again, I don't know. Because I guess they have to promote it. He's got a show. He wants to make a bunch of money. It's just this weird thing. I don't know what he was thinking. I know he was thinking dollar signs, obviously. And he was probably thinking, well, we're basically P stars on OnlyFans. So it's nobody was going to think we're weird or judge me because that's what we do already.
Right.
We already share partners.
Yeah.
But no matter what the world wants to pretend to believe, nobody cares if you and your girl have a three-ways with another girl. But if you're sharing your wife with another man, everyone cares. Yeah. No matter what you want to say, feminism, anybody would be like, that's creepy. The most feminist woman would they would think that's creepy. I don't care what anyone says. And I'm not saying it's right, and you would want to share your husband, but it's just that's just far more acceptable. Yeah. Than that's a treat. That's a thing where girls oh, maybe I'll get my husband a three-way for 10 years or whatever. That's never something a dude's I would never do that.
No.
So that's where it's just I don't know. People want to pretend, but you have primal reactions to things, and everyone thinks that's weird.
Yeah, no, there was a clip. It was fun. I wish I saved it. But there was a clip I saw on TikTok where Adam said a few years back, someone asked him, would you ever let your wife sleep with someone else, another guy for porn? And he said, he's like, oh, God, no, I would never do that. And then fast forward, and then.
I think when Fresh and Fit were on there, I think he said something. They asked something like that, and he was like, no.
I was gonna say, do you?
They have a kid, right? I'm pretty sure
they have a kid.
Yeah.
I put that was one of my questions.
The mother of my children.
Let's yeah. Well, actually, yeah, we'll do this. We'll do it the first question I had. Do you think he's gonna hop over there on Fresh and Fit? Do you think? You think he's gonna hop over to Fresh and Fit? Maybe.
Well, I think yes, he's gonna do some kind of run. So I guess Fresh and Fit would be the perfect place to go. I don't really think there's a place for really any other outside of his own. Maybe DJ Academics.
Yeah.
But it would have to be one of those two. Maybe Breakfast Champs. Or Breakfast Club. Or whatever. Maybe the whatever. Because white dudes and he can kind of dominate that.
Yeah.
But yeah, I imagine that's a guy. I think he's gonna go on whatever podcast, Fresh and Fit. And I said, or the Breakfast Club, one of those two. Probably two of those three, I would imagine. He's definitely going on Breakfast Club.
Yeah.
Because it's controlled. They'll tell him what questions they're going to ask. Charlamagne will ask some off-the-ball questions, but only one or two.
Yeah, nothing crazy.
Fresh and Fit, depends who they have there.
You know,
they wouldn't allow Zerka. I was going to say, they wouldn't allow Zerka to be there.
I was gonna say,
but if it was just Fresh, Fit, and Adam22, and maybe Lena,
I think it'd be more tame because they have respect for Adam, but they're not gonna shy away from it. But they wouldn't grill him. You know what I mean? They come at
they'll ask tough questions, but it would be but like their super chats and stuff like weird stuff's gonna happen.
Oh yeah, their super chat's gonna go crazy. It was funny because Adam hopped on with Sneeko at first, and he's like, "Oh, so I'm the perfect guy to interview when you have this all this to come out to make a joke." But I put this down. I had this thought at first when Lena and Adam had their kid, how that her industry would affect the kid in general. But
before she was only doing lesbian stuff.
Yeah.
To clarify, she never. This is the first thing she's ever doing with another dude, not Adam.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I don't call me sexist, whatever you want. Like, if you're a lesbian porn star, like, if I was gonna pick, like, I guess that's what I want. Like, your kids are gonna be less traumatized of like, oh, mommy was kissing another girl. You know what I mean? It's just like, so that part, I guess it's just not that strange. Where it's like, I don't think it was gonna affect them. I think just the lifestyle they live in general, the crazy three. I guess more so. I guess her doing their dad on camera. I don't know. That's just very weird. Like, it is. And especially in this digital world.
He's like, oh, I don't care.
It's not 40 years ago where like you do that stuff and then your kid's gonna have to like go into a Blockbuster and find the tape. You know what I mean?
It's not like it'd be different if it was like, oh, like he's known as a podcaster, but he does the adult stuff on the side, low key.
I think that is what it is.
No, but like
I think it's Wall in the same now.
Well, that's what I'm saying. But he's advertised to that point. What I'm saying is like you would have to like dig for it or like. Only Lena push it type thing, and you found out.
Yeah, when his kid turns 12, he's gonna see that sex tape.
9.
Yeah,
and it's a girl.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Or either way, like the sex tape's getting seen by a kid. I'm assuming Kanye's kids have seen it already. The oldest one, I'm sure, just because like, so that part, I think a lot of people nowadays like that's what gets lost in that too, where it's like, I know you want to live your life, whatever, but like you're not thinking about the future at all, like. I've been to jail and things like that, and I'm embarrassed to one day. You know what I mean? Yeah. Well, hopefully my daughter will never find out. I mean, maybe she will, but I'm horrified to, you know what I mean, have to have that conversation with her because I'm such a disciplinarian to her to be like, oh, motherfucker, what were you out there doing? Yeah. So it's like, in that sense, I just feel like as a parent, especially as a mom, you lose all credibility when you're getting like freaking bukkakied or whatever you want to call it. Like,
do I have to censor that?
I don't know. I don't know.
I was like, I saw where you were going with that.
No, I'm just saying, like,
demonetized.
I mean, but it's like, where do you like? How do you have a leg stand and be like, you know what? That's just my business. So it's just like, they're like, okay, whatever.
Extent,
304. They go to their room, but still.
Yeah,
so
no.
That part, but they just live a crazy hectic lifestyle, and it'd be one thing if they weren't famous too. So it's like your dad's tatted up, like your kid's gonna look you up automatically. If your name was just John Smith and your mom was Sally and you guys are just famous people, you know what I mean, rich people, your kid might never put your name in Google and look up, you know what I mean? If you were just a P-star and you just changed your name to something else, your kids would never be able to find you. But now it's like living this extravagant lifestyle. You said they got a daughter, like, oh, that's disgusting.
Yeah, I that's what I thought about. I was like, with the kid too, I was like, it's like pretty much to go on that Sean's point is like, people, especially with this, and it's not, they think about it, but not fully, but it's also like they have like such arrogance about it. And people who don't think about that stuff in general, like I haven't done really anything crazy. I'm normal, like drinking and stuff like that. I haven't done anything crazy. I'm not a filthy felon like this guy over here. But no, I was like, I always think about that too. I was like, if I do something extremely stupid, like especially like you said, this day and age, you're gonna get caught for it at some point. It's gonna pop up.
It's gonna be always on your.
Yeah, it's digital footprints don't go anywhere. I did want to ask you, do you think, because Lena said some like out of pockets. I'm gonna say some stuff that Lena said that I'm gonna ask you this question. So Lena said on her own TikTok, I saw in the description, she was like, it was really good for our sex life for this to happen. It feels really good for our sex life. Like, she kept saying that. Like,
I think it was a sense where, like, Adam, what we talked about at the beginning, where Adam's like, oh, well, he's gotten 100 girls. And, you know what I mean? Like, maybe she just wants to even it up for whatever reason. Yeah. One up it, I guess.
And then she also said, it was pterodactyl. Kill it.
Get it. Not on camera.
Oh, demonetized. But no, they were talking about the whole scene and how Jason Love Holy could be. He was like, oh, would it be awkward? Adam was like, would it be awkward in person? And Lena said right in front of us, oh, there should be too much sexual tension. We have to do another scene right here. I'm like, oh my God. I was like, if she said that to me, about divorce. And I was like,
they already did it, right? The scene.
It's done. Yeah,
okay,
it's done.
Haven't released it.
Yeah.
How do you release a porn to make money?
OnlyFans?
Yeah, okay. I guess, yeah.
That's what I'm assuming.
I don't know. I've never been on OnlyFans, so I don't know.
We'll do a pay-per-view event, guys. Comment down below if you want us to do a live reaction to it. Later, plug X Jason Love watch party. Tune in this Friday.
Is it this Friday?
I don't know. I hope so.
Oh, my God.
Hey, would you rather watch UFC or the tape?
Yeah, you let us know. We'll live react to all the celebrity sex tapes.
Yes. Is that Kanye? Drake? But no, what's the other out of pocket thing? No, Jason said some out of pocket stuff too, where he said, I showed you this clip too, and this has been like the most viral clip too. They were talking about this and that, and then Jason goes, me personally, I couldn't do that.
I could never do, I could never do that. Player like me, I could never do that.
I was like, oh my God.
That was rough, and that's just what I would say about it. Like, yeah,
he did not think this
I
through.
think, like, in theory, it sounds good. We're like, oh, we're rich. We're going to get even richer. We already do that stuff. You know what I mean? Like, what is it? And then, like, when it happens, you're like, I couldn't even play.
Yeah, I don't think he thought it through fully. Yeah, I don't think he.
I don't get why he needed it to be his wife. Like, he's connected with other P-stars.
Yeah.
Why couldn't it, like, he
Well, because she asked about it. That was the thing. And that was my question, too. I was like, do you think Jason and her have hooked up prior? If she was the one, because she's the one who started the comment, it wasn't.
She picked him?
It wasn't Adam. They had like a choice. Like, it was Adam's choice. I think it was something like that. She
just had to be black.
Yeah, you don't know how it is. But yeah, no, yeah, it's like, I don't know if she, she's the one who initiated.
Weird. It's kind of hard to even rationalize it to get in these crazy people's heads and like their thought process. That like, I'm a relatively poor person, like a middle class person. It's like, I don't know, like the amount of money I would need for that. And then like, I'd still be like, no offense to my wife, but like, fuck that bitch. Like, like I don't know what to say. Like,
she sees this, text you.
Like, well, she doesn't watch, but
wow, divorce her, divorce.
I'm just saying, like, I don't know, like, what kind of. It's one thing to like get cheated on. You find some messages you never like saw it happen. It's not out there in the universe.
But like when that drops, I think it's gonna be even more viral.
Yes,
it's gonna be the only thing on Adam.
Getting like pictures of Adam like in the corner in a cuck suit.
I'm
like, the internet is big. That's what I'm saying. No sports.
Yeah.
The dead time. And Adam's getting the brunt of it right now. He needs YNM Melly to get charged or like get found guilty or something to get this heat off of him.
6ix9ine needs to do something crazy.
Needs to get it for like found guilty or like, he is cooked. Until the NFL starts, he is like the number one thing.
That Neon kid went in, the little Indian kid who usually is on Aiden's stream. Cause
the one who always says mean stuff.
Yeah,
he looks like the biggest
crazy.
Yeah.
He was going in on Adam. He's like, "What are you doing? What are you doing?" And I can't say. I really can't repeat anything he says. Mm-hmm. Yeah, he goes crazy. But you guys know what I'm talking about if you've seen that. But I think they're also playing it through. Like you said, she flirted with Kai a bit, but she also flirted with Aiden. I mean, they were the only two ones in the call.
Are they trying? Are they really like trying to that? Could you imagine how many views like an Aiden like sex tape would get? Like it'd be crazy.
It would. It'd be funny.
He would
too.
be done with Tate though. That's too haram. He
yeah.
wouldn't do that.
Andrew would call him. Yeah.
I'd tell him not to.
Hey man.
I think Kai might. It looked like for real, which is weird.
Well, she was like,
isn't he just like a kid though?
No, he's old. He's in his 20s. They're both in their 20s.
I mean, like a kid though, like 23 or something.
Yeah,
that's what I mean. Like,
yeah.
He can't handle the damn porn star who's been in.
He's been with Tiana Trump.
Okay, I don't know. I guess you're right. He's rich. He's probably fucking like crazy. I didn't even think about that.
And then Aiden's been with Sky Bree. That was a big viral moment today.
I know who Tiana Trump. Only a name. I don't think I watched her any porn. So I just know her name. She's got a good porn name. Yes.
Yeah.
Month's over.
What's wrong with you?
We can make gay jokes again. We're allowed to make gay jokes, right? In July.
That's true.
None in June. We could have made.
It's America's time now. I have nothing else.
It's not a lot. I mean, well, I'm sure we'll touch back again. But like I said, we're doing a little pop culture. We did the Twitter beef.
Yeah, you guys like that.
And like I said, not too many movies. I guess this is technically a movie.
Yeah.
So this is like a review. Or like,
hey, we'll review it. We'll review it. When Jason Love had her tilted up, it was that'd be W.
For Jason.
He's already done. The comments are amazing. Like, I've never supported a porn star.
His TikTok probably blew up too. His social media stuff.
Oh yeah. He's known as that guy. He's Jason Hemi Love. You already know. But yeah, that is it for this episode, guys. If you guys enjoyed, just leave a like right now. Subscribe down below. Follow us on TikTok and Instagram. Links are on the screen and down below. Comment who should sleep with Adam's wife next. But yeah, other than that, this is it. I messed up the intro. All right. See you guys next time.